Hello students! Tonight we will finish our discussion of the processes that provide energy for a cell. Last time we discussed the process of cellular respiration, which is the primary way that we get energy from our food. Recall that this occurs in two phases. The first, which does not require oxygen and will occur in the cytoplasm, and then the second, which occurs in the mitochondria of the cell and does require oxygen in order to finish the breakdown of glucose. So, it sometimes happens that a glucose molecule may go through the first phase of cellular respiration, but may not be able to go to the second phase of cellular respiration because of a lack of oxygen in the cell's environment. When there is not enough oxygen to complete cellular respiration, the process of fermentation will occur instead. Fermentation, which occurs in a cell's cytoplasm, can be used to release a little bit of energy stored in glucose molecules. It produces as a byproduct either lactic acid or alcohol, which depends on the type of cell, whether it's an animal cell or a plant cell, as well as carbon dioxide as byproducts. Typically, lactic acid fermentation occurs in animal cells that have no access to oxygen. In fact, you may have experienced the effect of lactic acid in your muscles after a strenuous workout. If you are working so hard that your energy requirements could not keep up with your oxygen supply, your muscles may have switched from getting energy through cellular respiration to getting that energy through fermentation. And as a result, those muscle cells may have produced lactic acid as a byproduct of the fermentation. This lactic acid can build up in your muscles and cause them to feel very sore the next day, even up to a few days later. Okay, the other type of fermentation is alcohol fermentation, and this occurs in plant cells as well as in microorganisms such as yeast or bacteria, again, when these cells are in a low oxygen environment. In fact, this type of fermentation is very important in the food industry. Organisms like bacteria and yeast use fermentation to make food products into items such as yogurt, cheese, bread, and beer, like you see here in the pictures. These food products, as well as many others, we will discuss in class, so stay tuned. All right, let's wrap this up. I hope it has occurred to you by now that photosynthesis, cellular respiration, and fermentation are related processes. Photosynthesis stores chemical energy by making food, while cellular respiration and fermentation release energy that is stored in that food, so that it can be used by your cells. Furthermore, these processes are related because the products and byproducts of photosynthesis, which as we know are glucose and oxygen, are also the starting ingredients for the next process, cellular respiration. In turn, the byproducts of cellular respiration, which, as we've learned, are carbon dioxide and water, are the starting ingredients for photosynthesis. Oops, sorry, like that. So as you can see, these processes are complementary to each other and can support each other in a cyclical fashion. These opposite cycles depend on each other, and they make it possible for an enormous variety of life forms to inhabit the same Earth. Okay, that is all for Section 2.4, Cells and Energy. Show me what you know by taking your Quizmodo, and I'll see you soon.